Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Megatitty500, and welcome to another review of wrestling. Now, the last time I reviewed a pay-per-view was probably Payback, a while back. And I did my predictions and preview for SummerSlam, which, you saw that. But tonight I do a review of NXT Takeover Part 2, or the sequel, the Fatal 4-Way one, not the whatever. Tonight, in its entirety, amazing. Speechless. The main event, amazing. You'll have to watch it for yourself, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, with that being said, a few things I should know. There are a few matches I did not really watch, but I'll probably have to rewatch them again, and then I'll put down what I thought of the match itself, which is technically two matches that I missed, which was the Mojo Rawley and Bull Dempsey and the Divas match. But everything else I enjoyed, or at least I watched. So let's begin with the first match of the night. We have the Lucha Dragons, which is now their new name, of Kalisto and Sin Cara taking on the Ascension, which is Connor and Victor. This match was indeed high-flying. This isn't also with all strength and speed. But then again, what do I expect? Apparently the tag team champions, the Ascension, have held the title for over a year. I believe 344 days? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what they said. 344. The match ended with the, I forgot what it's called. It was like, I know Seth Rollins used this move, and I know Ultimo Dragon used this move. It was like it's a flip where the wrestler, Kalisto, flipped over, I believe it was Victor? And it was like Victor, and then Connor, and then he did like a flip-like maneuver. I can't remember what it's called. It's probably obvious for everyone else, but they became the new NXT Tag Team Champions in defeating the Ascension. Now, going on forward, what I think about this is the Ascension were pretty dominant. I saw several of the other past NXT takeovers. I saw the one, I believe, what was that one called? It was just generic. It was just an NXT takeover thing. But they took on actually Kalisto and then El Loco, which was Ricardo Rodriguez. But now that he was released, I guess they teamed up with Sin Cara. So technically, Sin Cara has now one championship to hold in the WWE, which is technically Hunico, or the Negro Sin Cara, when going in Hunico, whatever. So then Kalisto, he was impressive. I believe he was like a big star in Japan. I mean, I don't watch a lot of independent stuff. I know I should get more into wrestling, but after what's been going on with WWE. But the only thing I think, the only time I watch wrestling is either Raw, and then NXT, and then whatever is on the pay-per-view. But for this match, I enjoyed it. Second match, we got Baron Corbin versus CJ Parker. This match was added at the last minute. CJ Parker talked to new NXT General Manager William Regal, asked for a match. That he says, you don't know who your opponent is, and you don't care. Just go in the ring. This guy got wrecked. I believe he was like a mid-air STO. This guy just totally destroyed him. I'm intrigued with this guy now. I want to see more of him. This guy intrigues me. How does it give more in detail on what he does? But this guy just totally destroyed CJ Parker. I believe it was like a STO? No, not STO. That's not the STO. But like, it's some weird, he just like caught him in air and then slam him back, face back. That was amazing. I gotta admit, that is a lot of, there are a few things that impress me. This impressed me. I want to see more things from this guy. Hopefully, successful ones. Then we have the hair versus hair match between Enzo Amore and Sylvester Laffoot, with Colin Cassidy in Enzio's corner, and then Marcus Lewis in the other corner. This match was generic in its own right. I mean, it was a fun match. Enzo, apparently he returned a while back, and when NXT got started on the WWE Network, he was just like coming back from an injury, and then this guy, he's spunky. I like it. And then apparently I just realized what the SAWFT, soft. So basically they're saying he's soft? I'm an idiot. I know it. So after calling him soft, and then apparently having a hair versus hair match, and then there was a little promo where they put some kind of antidote potion thing on a dog, Fifi. Who knows? It intrigued me. And then the match ended with a roll-up. I believe it wasn't a schoolboy. I think it was a roll-up. Enzo got the win, and then right as Sylvester was going to get his hair cut, Marcus comes in and saves the day, and then Sylvester runs off, and for some reason for just some weird reason, Sylvester just looks like the Bram from TNA. I don't know why. It's probably there is some comparison. I know it's not the same person. It's not like WCW and East. Yeah, this looks similar to me, but who knows? The other match was of course, Bull Dempsey and Mojo Rawley. I didn't see this match, so I'll put my review on that down below, along with the Divas match. But I can give my take on two of them. I believe Bull, how I feel about him, he's probably going to be another one of the big guys. I mean, he's not going to be he's not going to be another, he's not going to be a Rusev, he's not going to be an Umaga, but he's going to be a big guy. Who knows? I don't see him championship-wise, but I see him as a destructive path. And then Mojo, excuse me, I see Mojo as, I enjoy I don't get hype, I stay hype. I enjoy that. His football background, it's fun. Just hopefully I see something more better from these two, at least. Then we have the Charlotte and Bayley match. I hope to see a great future with Charlotte, because we all know Curtis Axel did not do so well, and technically at this point in time we need another, not another, but a former class of generations. I mean, I know and I actually found this out myself after speculating that IRS, Erwin R. Shyster, is the dad to Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. Your mind has been blown. Yeah, blown my mind too. I know. Just look at a picture of this. I know. Praise. But Charlotte, with Curtis Axel being the son of Mr. Perfect, Curtis Axel isn't doing so well at this moment, and now with Ryback being injured, Curtis Axel is going to be even more of the lower card and dark matches stuff. But for Charlotte, I hopefully see something successful, not only being the daughter of Ric Flair, but she is impressive in the ring, so hopefully I see something from her. Bayley, I just see her as another cutesy, fun type girl, the generic stuff that we see from time to time. And she's enjoyable. I mean, I know we had something similar to this when Candice won the title and beat Melina back in 2007. Who knows? Maybe another... I'm not saying Candice is cute, but you know how that went. So, I guess, in a way, that could be interesting. I don't see Bayley as a champion, but you never know. Another thing occurred was, I forgot when it occurred. I believe it was right before the main event. We got introduced to... We had William Regal come into the ring, and he introduced us to the Japanese... Damn it. The international superstar from Japan, Kenta. Then he laid a little promo, and apparently he has a new name now. I believe it's Hideyoshi. Oh my gosh, I'm saying it so wrong. Be right back. I'm going to figure out how to pronounce his name and try not to mess anything up. Okay, I got it. His new name is now Hideo Itami. I believe he says in honor of someone, so someone have to give me a brief history of what it means. Is it like a teacher, a family member or something, or related? I'll find it more in later, but I would like to know in the comments below. Just tell me a little bit more so I can get a refresher. I mean, the videos I find on YouTube and all that other stuff with Kenta are just basically like the highlights and all that. And if you guys suggest me some matches for me to watch with Kenta, I'm intrigued. I want stuff. I want to be interested with with this guy. After hearing a lot of things and him being successful in Japan, I hope I see a lot of things in WWE. But then again, they usually do not sell Sin Cara the first time. Not Hunico. But then Ascension comes out, and then they're like pissed off, and then they attack. I'm gonna say Kenta, and actually I'm gonna keep saying Kenta, but I know that's I don't know. I think that's disrespectful. I'm trying to mess. I'm just gonna try to say Atami. So they attacked Atami. And then they asked for William Regal for a rematch for the NXT titles. And then Kenta, Itami comes into the ring, takes off his jacket, and then he just beats down both of them. Not only, and then grabs a chair, and he said he was going to hit them, but what he does is folds it and sit down and sits on it. It's done. Kenta is officially one of my new favorites, along with Sami Zayn. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship with me and Kenta as a wrestler. Well, who knows how it goes? Then, of course, we got the main event itself, the NXT Fatal 4-Way. We have Tyler Breeze, Tyson Kidd, Sami Zayn, and the NXT champion Adrian Neville. I think there have probably been a few flaws in this match. I doubt it, but this match, 100% sure, is probably one of the greater matches I've seen in a while. And I mean it's not the best of the best, but it is one of the best, at least of this year so far. I mean, so far maybe the best match of the year, and we all know, is Sami Zayn and Cesaro at the first NXT. And we all know how that went. So, this match, I would give you in full detail, but I would just have to say, find a way to watch this match, and you will be amazed. I know that's kind of the cheap way out, but I just gotta say, there's no words to describe this match. It's amazing. But I do have to admit, after the match has been settled, right near the end, right as Sami Zayn was gonna win, I believe they're somewhat gonna turn Adrian Neville heel, and I've been seeing this lately. I've not seen this. I've been noticing that NXT champions have been turning from face and then to heel. It's just just think about it. When Seth Rollins won, it'd be a short while then he went with the Shield. After that, Big E Langston came in, and he won the title. And I believe around this time he was a heel, being the bodyguard for AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler. Then came Bo Dallas. And then later on, he turned a heel, and from being the cowboy into this believing stuff. And then that occurred, we had Adrian Neville winning at the NXT on the WWE Network. So, I don't know if is it me, or is it a trend with NXT Superstar champions becoming heels, stuff like that? Maybe it's my imagination, I don't know. But I have to say, this NXT TakeOver has been impressive. Maybe not as impressive as the first one, or the second one, but it's probably so far one of the best of this time. I think so far, I have to admit, it probably may be better than SummerSlam. I don't know, maybe. But I'm pretty sure so far, unless something impressive goes down on Night of Champions, which I will get into a previews and review next week. I promise you that. Next week. Probably around after Raw. So that would be 8 p.m. Western time? Pacific time, I think. So roughly around then, I will give my full in detail review of Night of Champions, like I did before with SummerSlam. And I hopefully try to get results. I know I promised people, guys, results on other pay-per-views, but the last time I did that was like, let's see, there was Payback, and then there was Money in the Bank. And then, so I missed Money in the Bank, Battleground, and SummerSlam. I'll probably go into full detail and just like have one big giant review of it. I doubt anyone will watch it, but who knows? Time will tell. With that being said, all said and done, I enjoyed NXT TakeOver. Find a way to watch the main event. Some of these other matches are amazing. I'll get to my review of the other two matches a little later and put them down in a side video or something like that as a bonus content. I'll put links somewhere. I believe I'll put them down below in the description. With that being said, thank you everyone, and I'll see you guys later.